All right, so the objective here is we're doing what's called a buff and recoat.
Yep, watched a couple of videos on YouTube last night.
We have some touch-up areas, like under the fridge. Looks like water was dripping. This chair, obviously, favorite spot. It's not as worn as it should be. You've been nice to it. Same thing over here. Some humidity / dripping water. The rest of it looks good. I mean, if I were going to put the analogy of changing the oil, you still got some miles left on it. We're doing the oil change kind of early on this. We're going to fold back all the corners on this. Obviously better than what I'm just doing with my foot like that, but we're going to kick those guys out of the way. We're going to pass the buffing machine and hand sand all around these units, paint underneath all of these feet and things. Come up over here, scooch the couch up onto the rug. Probably end the finish. We'll just end the finish right at this piece. That'll be good because there'll be just such a small area that you won't be able to see the delineation of the finish. Coming over here, we have a powder room. Go around this. Pew, pew. We don't need the fan. Get in there and around the commode. Hallway's in great shape. The saving grace of this is that you folks come in and out through the basement so much. That nosing's a little bit in need of help. And then we're coming up to here, and I'm going to stop at each one of these doorways. Pew. Yes, it ends very nicely there. Yeah, it'd become a can of worms if we... I mean, I could do the rooms.
Yeah, it's okay.
If you want us to take that extra reach, we can do that. Changing the oil early, but sooner or later you are going to change the oil. Is this just for show, or this actually gets used, this chair?
We just moved it in here, so we have to move it.
All right, so that would be well served if it gets any use at all to have something under it. There, I think I've covered everything. Did you have any questions for me?
Yeah, no, the only thing is, so for when you put the poly on or whatever you're putting on, how do you protect this to make sure that that doesn't get like...
We brush it. We have a brush.
Oh, brush it, okay.
Same like if we were cutting in your paint.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, everything gets brushed in at the corners, and we're careful of everything. We paint it just like we're painting the wall, cutting one color to the next. All right, so no questions. Okay. I hand sanded to get that to the raw wood. All of this area is buffed. Prepared all those places I want to put stain on.
It's like carpet here.
All right. Let me vacuum and stain the problem areas. Okay. So I used the stain to cover up all the scratches, and I hand brushed all the really bad problem areas. This helps to fix the little micro scratches. This is a big difference. This is nice. All right, so here's the buff and recoat job. Came out nice. A little bit shiny, even though it's satin finish, but when you go over existing finish, sometimes it comes out a little shinier because you have so many coats of finish. It's like painting flat paint on the wall. The more paint you put on the wall, the more shiny the luster gets. But it looks good, it's well protected. The problem areas came out much better. Yeah, that looks great. Over here looks great. Over by the dishwasher, a little bit muddy still, but we're using an opaque finish. An opaque stain in the finish, water-based stain in the finish to try to help camouflage. This was worn out from the chair. No, this is good.